It's great to be here. Some of you had a little interview session with me not so many days ago, and at that time things were not looking as good as they are today for the Realtors of Lincoln. And Pat has that wonderful button on, asked me about the $8,000 tax credit. I do know things are improving, and I think this is going to be the future for Lincoln, not just because of the stimulus money, but because we're going to have a new city council that's going to move this city forward. I'm a small business owner. I've lived my whole life in Lincoln. I went away for school for a small part of my life, but I came back. I've gone to high school and University of Nebraska here. I'm a small business owner, like all of you. I own Snyder Physical Therapy and have for about 20 years. I like to tell my citizens that I'm talking to that I've touched a lot of people in the city of Lincoln. Some of you are those citizens. And some of you I know because early on, I was at a young age of 30, about Adam's age, I decided I think I'll invest in real estate instead of putting my money in the investments or in the bank. So I started buying duplexes and small homes and rentals, and so I was in the rental business for a number of years and bought and sold during that time, and then did do a real estate exchange in a commercial building in 70th Street as a result of that. So I know a little bit about your business, and I do know that you're tied to economic development. A builder told me recently, infrastructure and roads guides development. And I think 27th Street was a good example of that. As we began to develop both north and south on 27th Street, we saw some great economic development. About a year ago, the mayor did have a research study done called Priority Lincoln. The University of Nebraska sought to find out what were the priorities of the citizens of Lincoln, and then they ranked them. And that's how the priority budget was being done at this time. Number one was public safety, police, fire, and roads. Number two was job creation and economic development. And I think strongly, and you probably do too, that job creation and economic development would be number one now based on the community. So I think this is really where we need to put our emphasis as a city. I am not for increasing any kind of tax. I'm not for any new tax. I am for stimulating the economy so that we will have more sales tax as a result of the economy. I look forward to Lincoln being a leader in not only new development, but also the potential of having an arena that will attract outside visitors. I'm very, very concerned about our loss to the volleyball tournament now. And so we need to put our heads together and decide on this. So I, again, appreciate you having me here. I'll be open to some questions afterwards. I want your vote and I want your support, JayneSnyder.com. I've had a lot of great volunteers help me get to this point, and I hope you all will be one of them. Again, thank you very much for your time.